A scary night. It was late at night when I was walking down the street after classes, as I had missed my last bus back home. I had to walk back, as I had no other choice. The streets can get quite creepy at night, especially when you are on your own. As I was walking, I saw this very mysterious house. You might wonder why I am saying this. Let me tell you why. It was brightly lit, even though this house had been vacant for a very long time. I was curious and crept down the concrete path towards the door. The door creaked and opened on its own as I stood by it. I peeked in. It looked as if there were 1,000 rooms inside. I wanted to see more. As I stood there and looked, I didn't know where to start. My curiosity got the better of me, and I started with the door closest. The hinges were rusty, and they creaked as I opened it. It was really scary. White! Was there someone in there? I didn't dare go further. By then, I felt a chill run down my spine and felt hands on my shoulder pushing me into the room. I screamed. It was too late. I fell down and heard the door shut behind me. The room plunged into darkness and became very quiet except for my heavy breathing. I tried getting up, but something was holding me down. I cried, "Help!" but my voice was just not coming out. I managed to get to my feet and tried to unlock the door, but to no avail. There was a presence in the room, but no one was there. I decided to be brave and said, "Hello, hello," but all I heard was my echo. I was trying to unlock the door when suddenly I heard this loud screeching voice. I turned, and standing behind me was this dark figure. It had piercing red eyes that just looked through me. I screamed, and the next thing I knew, it was so close to my face I could smell its breath. It smelled of raw meat and blood. I managed to turn and tried to run, but my feet couldn't move. I felt the hands wrap itself around me, and it felt so cold that I couldn't breathe. I started gasping for air and tried to free myself from this thing. I cried out in pain as its arms squeezed tighter. I felt its hands on my throat. "Oh, help!" But my voice was gone. I was struggling, trying to get away, and must have fainted from all that exhaustion because, next thing I remember, I was waking up and finding myself back outside the house. I ran all the way home, and I don't know how, but I got home. No one would believe me, so this remains with you and me. My warning to you, watch out for house number 1 on Headless Drive.